Good morning, class. Are we ready today? All right, we'll talk about life cycle of butterfly. So before we start, let's talk about what insects you guys have been chasing around when you're outside doing your PE. Do you remember you guys have been chasing butterflies yesterday? Let me show you what a butterfly looks like. Let's look here. Let's watch a video on the butterfly. Can you all hear? That's the butterfly. Oh, look at the beautiful butterflies. Let's look at that. So now we know what a butterfly looks like. Let's look at what else we talk about. Let's look at how does butterfly come from? Where does butterfly come from? And we look at these. These are the eggs of the butterfly. Butterfly comes from eggs. And let me show you another form of eggs. Look at this one. This is the smaller eggs on a leaf. This is the caterpillar. And for some of you who may not pronounce caterpillar, it's a Chinese word for it. It's called 毛虫. 毛虫, which is the caterpillar. Hairy worm, actually, that's the direct translation. Another name for caterpillar is the larva. And after the caterpillar, look at that. Ooh, that's scary. When you see that many caterpillars, huh? Now, after the caterpillar, this is the cocoon or the chrysalis. So this is before the caterpillar. When it turns into a butterfly, it turns into a cocoon first, and then it becomes a butterfly. Let me see more different types, different shapes of cocoons, different shapes of chrysalis. Can you all say chrysalis? And that's when it comes out, and these are butterflies. Okay. We are going to talk about the life cycle of a butterfly. Now, can you see just now? You saw the eggs, which is over here, the eggs. And then it turns into a caterpillar. And then it turns into a chrysalis. And then it becomes an adult butterfly. So let's look at each of you. Can one of you come up and show me where's the eggs? How about show me where's the caterpillar? And show me the butterfly. Now I'm going to give you a picture. You guys will have this on your table, and I want you to point out to the egg, the butterfly, the caterpillar, or the chrysalis. Okay? So with that done, I want you to look at, we're gonna have, what's a butterfly? So remember, the butterfly comes from the eggs, and then it has to turn into a caterpillar, it hatches, and then it turns into a chrysalis, and it turns into an adult butterfly. Now let me read you a book, maybe so that you guys will understand this a little bit better. Let's read a book called From Caterpillar to Butterfly. Today, a caterpillar came to school in a jar. It is eating green leaves. It is climbing and wiggling. This tiny caterpillar is going to change. It will change into a beautiful butterfly. Caterpillars usually turn into butterflies outdoors. They live in gardens and meadows and yards. But we will watch our caterpillar change into a butterfly right here in our classroom. This change is called metamorphosis. Our caterpillar started out as a tiny egg. The mother butterfly laid the egg on the leaf. Look at where the egg is. I'm going to show it to you with an arrow. This is the tiny egg. When the caterpillar hatched out of the egg, it was hungry. It ate its way out of its own eggshell. Then it started to eat green plants right away. A caterpillar's job is to eat and eat and eat. And so it will grow and grow and grow. Can you see the caterpillars eating the leaves? Each day when we come into the school, we look at our caterpillar. Each day it is bigger. Look at the caterpillar here. Our skin grows with us, but the caterpillar's skin does not grow. When the caterpillar gets too big for its skin, the skin splits down the back. The caterpillar crawls right out of its own skin. It has new skin underneath. This is called molting. Our caterpillar will molt 4 or 5 times. So look at here, this picture. The caterpillar is coming out from its skin, the old skin, new skin. All right? After many days, our caterpillar is finished growing. It is much bigger when it first came to school. It is almost as big as my little finger now. Our caterpillar is making a special home. First, it makes a button of silk. So let's see the button of silk. It's really small. It uses this button to hang upside down from a twig. Then it molts for the last time. Instead of a new skin, this time there is a hard shell. This shell is called a chrysalis. Our caterpillar will stay inside the chrysalis for a long time. Look at the chrysalis over here. Every day, the chrysalis looks the same. We can't see anything happening, but inside the chrysalis, our caterpillar is changing. Will our caterpillar ever turn into a butterfly? Will it ever come out of its chrysalis? We can hardly wait, but we do. We wait, wait, and wait. Then one day, during snack time, somebody shouts, "Look!" We all rushed out to see. Look at what happened. The chrysalis is cracking. We see the head, a body, and then wings. It's a butterfly. Look at the butterfly. The tiny caterpillar who came into the school in a jar turned into a painted lady butterfly, and we see it happen. Our butterfly is damped and crumbled, and it hangs on a chrysalis while its wings flap, flap, flap. Blood pumps into its wings. The wings straighten out and dry. Soon, our butterfly is ready to fly. Our butterfly cannot stay in a jar. It needs to be outside with the flowers and grass and trees and other butterflies. It is a warm spring day. I put my finger into the jar. The butterfly sits on my finger. I pull it out and our butterfly goes free. We feel a little sad and a little happy. Look at the butterfly, it's now flying out the window. We watch our butterfly land on a flower. It will sip the flower's nectar through a long coiled tube called the proboscis. Maybe it is a female butterfly. Maybe she will lay an egg on a leaf. I know just what will happen then. Do you know what will happen then? That egg will hatch into a butterfly, and that egg will hatch into a caterpillar, and that caterpillar will turn into a beautiful butterfly. Look at the different types of butterflies we have. This is a monarch butterfly. This is a black swallowtail. This is a cabbage white butterfly. Look at this blue butterfly. It's called the common blue. And then there's the dog-faced butterfly. Why is it called a dog-face? Because I think it looks like a face of a dog here. And this is the buckeye butterfly. Look at how many different kinds of butterflies. Alright, the end. Now, what we're going to do right now is a worksheet that I have for you. And this worksheet, we have to put in, cut and paste for some of you. We're going to cut and paste into the butterfly life cycle worksheet. Some of you will have a different kind of worksheet, and we cut from here to paste over here. Another group might be doing a same worksheet, but it has numbers for you to match. This will help you match where the butterfly is going to go. And after that is done, you guys can do sequencing, followed by some of you might be doing some writing. For those of you who can write sentences, we'll have a whole page here for you to trace the sentence. It says, this is the life cycle of a butterfly. Okay? So we'll take about 5 to 10 minutes to do that. And then after this, we'll talk about the craft work that we will do. Okay? So we will be working on the craft work, and it's called the life cycle of a butterfly. We will make this beautiful craft work for you guys to show during your open house, so that you can show your parents what you did in school. It's called the life cycle of a butterfly. So I'll show you that a little later. Everybody has finished a worksheet. Good job, everybody. We are going to make a butterfly life cycle craft. And this is what we're going to do. All of you will give you a sheet, a plate, and we're going to cut. First of all, before that, you can color the plate around here. And you can use a marker, actually any marker, or a color pencil. So marker, color pencil, or even crayons if you have them. And we're going to color the plate, and then we're going to cut this circle and paste it on the plate. So we're going to do that. And after we paste it, our next step will be to do the eggs and leaf. Now I have already cut and prepared the leaf, so you can stick the leaf where it says eggs. And we can put a leaf in there. And we can put, either you can choose to use green beans or soybeans. For here, I use soybeans to simulate the eggs. Now the next part is the caterpillar. Some of you, I've got this ready for you, and we're going to make a caterpillar using a pencil. What we're going to do here is just to roll around the pencil so that it looks like a little curly woolly caterpillar. Look at this. Looks like a caterpillar now. And then we're going to paste it on the section that says caterpillar. And then we are going to do the chrysalis or the cocoon. So I'll pass out, you guys will have a sheet of these, and you can make a cocoon out of that. Just one sheet of this, and we're gonna crumple here. Here we'll come around to help you, and we'll put it on the wooden twig. So I've got the twigs already, so we can just put a twig like what I did here and paste the cocoon over it. And finally, the last part will be the butterfly. I've got this ready for you so that you guys can make butterflies. And this you will be using a Chanel stick or a pipe cleaner. And this Chanel stick I'm going to cut into half. All of you will have half a stick of Chanel or pipe cleaner. And we are going to bend it into half. And what we're going to do, I'm going to show you based on the next one, which is the butterfly. Look at this. And you're just going to crumple the middle part of it. This one we bend into half. Just let it catch in the middle. And we're just going to twist once, twice. And we're going to adjust a little bit. And there we have the butterfly. See? And we're going to paste this on the butterfly section. So let's spend about 10 to 20 minutes to do this, and I'll be walking around to help everybody, okay? All right, let's start doing that. I'll hand out the plate and the paper right now, the template. Okay, so now you finished your craft work. Very nice, all of you. You guys did a good job. Now remember, the butterfly came from eggs. It turns into a caterpillar, and it turns into a chrysalis or pupa. Look at that. And then it turns into a butterfly. It's a different butterfly than the one I have, but it's your butterfly, okay? So next week, when we have time, we might look into the possibility of life cycle of a flower or a life cycle of a frog. And we'll think of other things on how we can make another craft of it for your open house. All right, thank you everybody. Now let's take a break. It's recess time right now, so time to go. Let's get ready for recess.